So we went to Walmart and HEB and got a bunch of stuff. And I figured I might as well make some because today's Super Bowl. I got a bunch of the food here. That's all the stuff. Well, I got picked up more stuff. I got other stuff at the house. Making some cornbread. What else are we making? Cheese sticks. Pigs in a blanket. Some black beans. Some quesadillas. Whole lot of fun stuff. So wanted y'all to join in with the fun stuff. I was going to start earlier. Should have. Didn't. But now I'm doing it. Because the longest thing is the mozzarella sticks. And those take like 2 hours. Game starts in less than 2 hours, so might as well start. So let's get us set up here. Let me get you on the tripod. And we're good to go, hopefully. All right, let's see. We're gonna make some mozzarella sticks. All right, I want to make sure I got everything else out of the way because there's gonna be a lot of stuff. Make some mozzarella sticks. I think that, nope, that's for later. This is for later. These are the desserts. Alright, I don't know if that's in there or not. Let's put this over here. See what all we need. We need some breadcrumbs. Luckily I got some stuff at the house already. I've had these breadcrumbs forever, but Italian style breadcrumbs. Let's see what else we got. Parmesan, got that. Salt. Got that. What else? Eggs. Anybody else know that eggs were in cheese sticks? I didn't. All right, who says cheese sticks compared to mozzarella sticks? I mean, I think they're interchangeable, but every time we go to Sonic and we say cheese sticks, they're like, you mean mozzarella sticks? I'm like, sure, whatever gets me the fried cheese, I'll take it. All right, we got that, eggs. We need some vegetable oil. Let's see, got some vegetable oil right there. Oop, that's loud, sorry about that, people. All right, and then that's it. All right, so we got 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. All right, 1.5 cups of breadcrumbs. Uh-oh. Oh, we're going to barely have enough. Actually, we don't have enough. Or hopefully, that's good. I've had these breadcrumbs forever, so hopefully that's good. We'll see. Do that. What else we got? 1 1/3 cup of grated Parmesan. Look at that. So we got 1 1/3 cup. So that's 1 cup right there. We'll go with that to begin with and see if that works. Right now we're making some mozzarella sticks from scratch. I got some fresh mozzarella. I've never bought this before, so we'll see how it goes. I've never made this before. I usually get the one that you just put in the oven and see what happens, you know, and follow the instructions that it says. All right, so we gotta mix the breadcrumbs in 1 cup of the Parmesan cheese and 1 teaspoon of the salt in a medium bowl. We got a teaspoon. Let's see, that's not a teaspoon. There we go, teaspoon. Medium bowl. Hope everybody's ready for the Super Bowl. I'm getting a medium bowl. Oh, sorry about that. All right, all the breadcrumbs. It called for 1.5 cups. I had a little less than 1, so we'll see how that goes. Hello everybody. Would you rather have a pet toaster or a pet banana? I'd say a pet toaster. So that way you can go say, hey, can you give me some toasted bread? Oh man, I wish y'all could smell that. That's fresh. All right, wow, this is a lot. It calls for 1 cup? That's a lot. All right, let me bring my computer over here so I stop going back and forth. Yes, I'm not making this from scratch. I'm on foodnetwork.com because I'm not a cook. I'm a dad just trying to make some fun stuff for everybody else. And then when they get home, they can help me cook as well. They're out at a Girl Scout meeting right now. How's everybody else doing? Yeah, pet toaster would be good. Anybody else? Anybody else have some good snacks that they're making for the Super Bowl today? All right, 1 cup of the Parmesan. I'm gonna put all the Parmesan in there. It calls for 1 cup. I probably should have got a bigger bowl, huh? Because, see, 4 ounces, 8 ounces is 1 cup. Pretty sure I know that. And then 1 teaspoon of salt. Done with the salt. Let me move some stuff out of the way so it's not all crazy up in here. Alright, there's that. Alright, so stir all that fun stuff together. I got the breadcrumbs in here. Got the Parmesan and salt. Break all that up. That's a lot, people. That's a lot. This is going to be interesting. Again, never made mozzarella sticks before, so we'll see what this looks like. All right, let's see. I guess that's mixed. You think that's good? All right, who's everybody going for today? All right, that's gonna be mixed enough. 1 cup, I don't think I need that anymore for now. Ah, my computer turned off. All right, then let's see, medium bowl and blend. Dip the cheese and the eggs to coat completely and allow the excess egg to drip back. Okay, wait, first, it didn't tell me this step, but I need to get the Parmesan out, the mozzarella out, and cut into 4 by 1.5 inch sticks. 4. All right, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna cut them, but definitely not gonna be perfect like that. Let's see what we got, yo. Let me get a knife. My handy dandy red knife. I know this is probably the smartest thing ever to put a computer up here, but that's what we're doing. All right, got that. And let's open this thing. Again, I'm making this first because apparently it takes you're supposed to put it in the fridge for like 2 hours. I did not know that, or I would have started earlier. Oh, this is not the right knife for this. There we go. I can't smell it. No, it's not because I have COVID. I just can't smell it. I don't smell it. Y'all smell mozzarella? I don't know. Alright, so it says cut into 4 by 1/2 inch sticks. So what is that? 4 inch? 4 inch by 1/2 inch? So 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say like halfway. Let's just do that. Halfway. And then we're going to do 1/2 inch. So probably, let's see. Boom. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, guys, this is This is tearing up already. This is gonna be an interesting one. I didn't know that could do that. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Do that. That. Some of these are going to be more cheese curds instead of mozzarella sticks. But I'm good with that too. I like cheese curds. Anybody else like cheese curds? I always go to Freddy's and get some of those. Those are good. All right, let me cut that in half. Maybe that'll help. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. All right, this is weird. No one's home. I keep hearing knocking though. It's our lizard. Our lizard's knocking. He's like, "What's up? Who that out there?" We have a lizard, a bearded dragon named Jack, and we have a dog named Zero. If anybody else is fans of Nightmare Before Christmas, that's where those guys are from. Oh my goodness, this is not gonna be mozzarella sticks at all. These are definitely gonna be like cheese curds, but I'm okay with that too. You live and you learn. You figure out how to make things and you make them better next time, right? That's what life's about. You see how to do things and you do better the next time. Anybody else watching the Super Bowl today? Anybody got some good snacks already? You already eaten? All right. So far, these are interesting. I am making mozzarella sticks right now. I'm making a lot of different snacks, but right now I'm starting on mozzarella sticks. All right, so I got all those cut up. They say to cut up both. I probably should, I guess, because I have a lot of mixture in there for the cheese. So I probably should cut up both. But look at this. They keep tearing apart. I don't know what these are going to be. There's going to be interesting. All right, so let me get, it says dip the cheese in eggs to coat completely and allow the excess egg to drip back into the bowl. Coat the cheese in the breadcrumb mixture, pat to adhere and coat completely. Place the cheese in a baking sheet. Repeat the process. Dripping this there, put it on there, cover, and freeze until frozen. Oh man, that's why. All right, I gotta get these in there. All right, we'll get a baking sheet. All right. Wish I had a camera in the back. You can see what I'm doing back here, but we'll just see what happens. All right, I need to put these on a baking sheet. That's all it says. Doesn't say to put it on anything. Okay, let me get my egg mixture. And it says 4 eggs. Let me get 4 eggs out. I got 4 eggs. I got 4 eggs. I just got to break them and put them in here. Now, 4 eggs. Uno. Dos. Tres. And what a 4th. Cuatro. Let me wash my hands real quick. All right, now I get to beat the eggs. Fun part, right? And everybody else is going to look at this and say, why is he using a fork? But that's what I always do, so might as well use it, right? All right, while I'm doing this, figure out what I'm doing next. Probably should have done this on the other side where there's a little bit more room. That's would have been the smart thing to do. Alright, I think these are sufficiently beaten. Alright, let me put that up. Let me see if we can push this other side so it's easier to do. Alright, let's see. Whoop. Alright, there we go. We got the mozzarella and the eggs and the mixture here. Alright, let's see if I can get y'all on a better view. Angle down, huh? There we go. And let's see. All right. So I'm gonna put them in the egg, put them in here, and put them on here. Right? Let's do it. All right. What it said. Put them in the egg. Take it out until it stops dripping. Put them in there. Put all the good stuff on there. And then put it here. Seems easy enough, right? And there. Ah, I lost part of it. It's the fun part of trying to figure out all this on your own, huh? And making mozzarella sticks for the first time ever from scratch. Let's see, I found one. There it is. Like, some of them are going to be mozzarella sticks, some of them are going to be little cheese curds. And I am good with that. Let's take a poll real quick. Who likes mozzarella sticks compared to the cheese curds? Anybody? This is a messy job here. Hopefully they're good. That's what I'm hoping for. I mean, I guess that's what you hope for every time you make something. You want it to be good. You don't want it to be, why did I make this? You're hoping to go into it and saying, this I'm going to make forever and ever. I'll pass this recipe down to my kids and their kids and their kids. But how often does that happen? Oh, man. Oh, well. They're breaking like crazy. I don't think I pick up the right type of mozzarella. But that's all I found. I only found this kind. So maybe I'll try to find another kind later and see if I can make these a different way. Anybody else made mozzarella sticks from scratch? So far, it's not hard. It's just messy. And not the soccer player messy. It's just messy. Let's put these all in here. Maybe that'll help. We'll just do them a little bit faster. I hope I use all this egg because I used 4 eggs. I don't know why I needed 4. I think I probably could have done it with 3, maybe 2. Now this is the time that I'm like, I wish I could have some music playing in the background for y'all, but I don't want it. I'm still confused on copyright laws and all that fun stuff. So I know y'all just, although some of y'all might just be watching this on mute. That's what I do sometimes. Just watching to watch. See when this guy messes up, make fun of him. I'm good with that too. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what else I'm cooking. I'm gonna do some pigs in a blanket later. I forgot to pick up queso, which is like, how do you forget that? Come on now. So I asked my wife if she can get that before they come home. They have Girl Scouts again today, so they'll be coming home in a bit. I know my oldest daughter wanted to make guacamole for the first time, so hopefully I got everything that she wanted to make that. Yeah, definitely got the wrong kind of mozzarella. But that's all right. It is fresh, so that's good. It'll just be different sizes on all of them. And that's okay too. I think they're maybe supposed to be like little discs. Maybe I'll try the next one as little discs. I don't know. It's hard to pick up too when they start falling apart. Ah, it fell. We used to make this awesome chicken finger, chicken tender type dish, and use breadcrumbs and eggs and a lot of other fun stuff in there. And afterwards, we would take the egg mixture and we'd take the breadcrumb mixture, put them all together, and make eggs from it. And those eggs tasted amazing. They're like some of the best eggs I've ever had. I need to remember that recipe because that was amazing. That was, my wife and I lived in China for a year, and it was, oh gosh, that was one of the things I'm like, I could eat this every day. Of course, also we learned in China there was a dish that had eggs and tomatoes. I'm going to butcher it, but if I remember correctly, if anybody wants to correct me on it as well, I'm good with that. But I think it was Si Hong Shi. I think so, something like that. I don't think I beat the eggs all the way. Look how that is. Oh well. Don't escape. Let's see, what else are we making? We're going to make some, what's that called? What's that bread called? Don't you hate when you can't think about it? I'm going to have to go read it. Oh, cornbread. We're going to make some cornbread as well. Because that's one of my daughter's favorite breads. So we all want something good to eat while the game's going on. My other daughter loves mac and cheese, so we'll probably be making some mac and cheese as well. The Kraft kind, because that's all she'll eat. I don't know if your kids are something like that too, but Kraft or nothing. That's her. We've tried to have some at like Chili's or different places, and even Chili's I think has Kraft mac and cheese, but she only likes the mac and cheese that my wife or I make her. So that's fun. All right, I don't think I'm going to use the same. Well, I already put all this together. Probably should have done half of it, huh? That's... That is a lot. We're going to have a lot left. But what did I say earlier? You live and learn, right? You don't know it's not the right amount until you make it, and then you're like, well, that wasn't right. Anybody just joined, we were making the mozzarella sticks to start out with. We're gonna make some cornbread later, maybe some mac and cheese. Again, that's regular mac and cheese, so you know, it's not rocket science or anything. What else are we making? We're gonna make some quesadillas that have corn and some black beans, good fried black beans in it. The dessert we're gonna make is what is it called? It's like chocolate chip cheesecake. It's like a no bake thing, so that'll be interesting. All right, let's do this. We still got a lot more egg and the mixture, so might as well use it, right? Is this? Oh, it's sliced. Look at that, people. I didn't read that. That's why it did that. All right, let's try a different thing. It's already sliced. Let's just try it as is. All right. It's already sliced. Let's not make it any harder than it is. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's sliced. This whole thing. All right, these cheese sticks are gonna be sliced. Oh man. It's all right. You live and learn. You figure out how to do it better next time. It said to do this in a medium bowl. This is probably not the medium bowl that they're saying to do. Oh well. Again, I'm not a chef. I'm just a home cook that found a recipe on foodnetwork.com. So, don't trust anything I say on if I say, this is how you should do it. Because that's just my opinion. And I have never made this. But one thing you should do is look at your package. If it says sliced, then it's going to be sliced. And you need to know that before you go into it. Because the recipe did not call for sliced. It called for me to slice it. And to make, you know, the mozzarella shape. The mozzarella stick shape. But we're going to play with the cards we got dealt. Oh no! I got all that egg in there. Oh well. Got a bunch of egg in this mixture now. Trying to figure out what we're going to make after this. Maybe pigs in blanket. I'm doing mozzarella sticks first because they got to go in the freezer and freeze for 2 hours, which I did not know originally, or I would have started making this hours ago. So we're going to finish prepping all this because after that, I don't think it takes much time to cook itself. So that should be nice. It's just the prep and the freezing time is fun. It also says to freeze it on this pan. I don't know how I'm going to fit this pan in the freezer, but we'll find out. We'll see. Any other good snacks everybody's making for Super Bowl today? All right, a couple more. I can put this in the freezer. All right, look at that. Last one. I'll get the little bitty parts too. Might as well. Don't want to waste anything. All right, let's see. There's a little part right there, little guy. There. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and put this in the freezer. Put this in the freezer. I'll put like an hour half timer. Oh my goodness, the freezer's full. How am I gonna do this? Alright, what can fit in there? I don't know. Let's see. Smaller one fit in. Technically can. So let's see what we can fit on this guy. Close this. Put this over here. I washed my hands too early, huh? Alright. This is probably a mistake. I have this on a bowl. Alright. Putting this on here. So you can put it in the freezer. It needs to freeze before we get to cook it. It also says fry, but I may try air fry. I got enough. I can try different things. I'm going to try air frying some of them and see if that will work. Because that'd be nice. Like our air fryer. Anybody else has an air fryer? Those are amazing. I love them. They work well for what we need. All right, got all the slices on. Now I get to go back and do all the other small little guys that should have been a different way. I don't know. Life is great. Life is grand. Anybody else sing to themselves? I do a lot. Oh, it's going to cut it close. Going to cut it real close. All right. That's all I can do with this one. The other one, I just need a small plate. I think that'll fit everything else. Put this in the freezer. Wait, did it say cover? I think it said cover. Urgh. Again, I'm no professional. Do what I can, when I can, when I can. Now, let me read the instructions real quick. I think it said cover. I'm trying to remember what I can cover it with. Alright. Cover and freeze. Let's see. I can cover it with... What can I cover it with? All I have is parchment paper. I might be doing that. I don't think you're supposed to, though. Oh, let's see. Yeah, plastic wrap. I don't think I'm doing that either. I will do parchment paper. Yeah, good enough for me. That thing's already cold. Alright, it's technically covered. It's not airtight, but it's covered. Good enough, right? That's in there. And cover this small plate. Oh! Oh my goodness. Wife's not going to be happy with that one. There. All right. That part is done. You put a 2-hour timer on, the hour and a half timer on. Nope. Oh, do that. Let's see. Let's do timer. Now, let's do one on here. Let me do a timer on this. Now, did that. Let's see. Now, let's see what we're making next. All right, we're doing that. We did that. There's that chocolate chip cheesecake thing. Oh my goodness, it's an hour and 10 minutes. All right, that one's also got to sit. All right, refrigerate. So let's make this one. All right, where do you want to make this one? Back over there again? I'll clean that area up. All right. So that one we need cream cheese, mascarpone, brown sugar, vanilla. Cream cheese. Clean this area. How'd you do that? Where'd you go? There we go. There we go. Right, let me clean this area off real quick. All right, got those. I need the vanilla and the brown sugar. There's vanilla, brown sugar. Oh man. Brown sugar. What else? What else we need? Vanilla extract, kosher salt, and the cookies. I said get some like taste cookies, but they didn't have those, so I just got some Chips Ahoy. Oh shoot, what was the other thing? Kosher salt. All right, kosher salt. Is that it? That's all we need? There's not a whole lot. I mean, I'm good with that. All right. So let's put you back over here again. See what we're making. Is this a good spot? Yep. All right, combine cream cheese, mascarpone, brown sugar, vanilla, and salt in a medium bowl. And that's pretty much it. Add, refrigerate. All right. I want to do it. Ooh, I had a bowl. There, that's a bowl right there. That's a medium bowl. That's good enough. All right. Let's see. All right. It says 8-ounce cream cheese. It said block of cream cheese, but it is Super Bowl Sunday, and everybody took all the cream cheese. And they said the spread would work good for a dip as well. And this is basically a dip. So we will use that. I need to get a spatula. It's a good one. Mickey Mouse. Or no, sorry, Minnie Mouse. That came out nice and easy. Then it said what? A 1/4 cup. This is 8 ounces. 1/4 cup. All right, all you math geniuses, I know you know it, but 1/4 cup, 2 ounces. 2, and this is 8. Fun. Let me get the 1/4 cup out. Should have done this one first, huh? Smells interesting. I don't think I've ever smelled mascarpone. I had to look up how to spell it earlier too. All right, there we go. That's it. Put this back on. Close this back up. Put this in here. All right, there's that. Brown sugar. 3 tablespoons brown sugar. Let me do the other brown sugar. Nope. All right, brown sugar. One. Two. Three. I like to put everything up when I'm done with it, so I don't clean up everything at the end. All right. Then vanilla, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I think I used my teaspoon earlier. I did. Clean that off. Oh man. All right, vanilla. Mmm. All right, last, and salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. He's just a little guy. All right, I got all that in there. Medium bowl, rubber spatula, moving around till it's smooth. It smells very good. I guess I could have used a smaller bowl. This is not a whole lot. Oh well. Well, we keep saying, people, you live and you learn, right? All right. And then after that, add the crushed cookies and fold together. And it just says 1/4 cup, so probably about 6 or 7 cookies. There's 2. Two, 4. Anybody else like crushing cookies? Feels very weird in the hands. 2, 4, 6. Let's see. Said fold it in. You just fold it in. Fold it in. Anybody else know that quote? All right. That actually looks pretty good. I'll do 2 more. It's getting on my computer. All right. And then go put it in the fridge. That's what that looks like. It's not a whole lot, but I mean, it's still a pretty good size. Pretty good. I don't know if I'm supposed to eat it right now, but I did. All right, that's going in the fridge. Let me put these cookies up before my girls see them. And that's all they want. All right. Oh, that one was easy, huh? All right, let's see. We did that one. Did the mozzarella. Quesadilla. Let's see how long that takes. Not too long. There's this dip that doesn't take long at all. Pigs in a blanket. I don't think I'm doing that long. How long are they supposed to cook for? Apparently we should do pigs in a blanket now. I don't know how long those cook. All right, I got 2 different kinds. Mostly because they didn't have the regular kind. I got turkey Little Smokies and cheddar Little Smokies. So we'll see. All right, let's see if it says anything on here. Fully cooked already, so they're already cooked. So I think we should just go off of this directions. I need to put the oven up at 375. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do it like this. That's what I can do, right? All right, is that really it? I feel like there was one other thing. That takes the. Here, let me look at my notes real quick. Yeah. Guess we're up to speed. Not bad. All right, got the croissants. They give us 8 each, so I'll do 8 of these and 8 of these. Because why not? Right? Oh! Ah! That happened already. Let me just. Feel like that's that. What's that thing called? Papa. Like it pops out. And it pops out and scares you half to death. That's this thing too. All right. Probably should coat this, right? Some butter. There we go. Oh, that looks good. All right, let me rip these apart. It's so crazy how they like perforate these. All right, just set that up. All right, let's do the cheddar smokies first. Don't need my computer for this. You need a knife, though. Wait, is that just open? Check that out, people. It just opens. I don't need a knife. Maybe. There we go. That smells good. Look at that. It says heating instructions. Air fryer, stovetop oven. 350 for 12 to 14 minutes. And this is 375 for 10 to 13 minutes. So we'll go somewhere in the middle there. They are stacked in there like crazy. Wait a sec. I think I can cut these in half. I feel like I've done that before. Let's see. Let's try that and see, right? Right on, man. Oh yeah, that worked. All right, let's. There we go. Works great. Boom. Make double the amount. Love it. If we don't finish today, we can have it for lunch tomorrow. It's going to be a snack day today and tomorrow. I don't know if everybody remembers, today is the Super Bowl. Who's everybody's going for? Got the Patriots or Seattle Seahawks. I think, again, I'm not a big sports guy. I really go and watch this for the commercials and for the food. But I'm pretty sure I heard that Patriots are the ones that are supposed to win today, unless someone tells me different. But that's what I'm going to go with. I'm more of a Cowboys guy myself, but that's just because I'm in Texas. Anybody else love some pigs in a blanket? It's been a while since I've made it. And it's not hard, it's just been a while. It's actually really easy. Hopefully I'm doing it right. Waiting for someone, one of y'all to say, that is not how you make those. And I'm okay with that. Call me out. I'm good with that. Make sure my wife hasn't Did he say pigs in a blanket? Yeah, I did. Pigs in a blanket. I got 2 different kinds. I got, oh, I need to cut that one. I got, what was that, cheddar? And then I got a turkey. And I mostly did that because they did not have any regular left. Because like a smart guy, I went shopping today. I did not prep correctly. And that's what you get. But we'll see. I'll let you know if the turkey's good. I bet the cheddar's got to be good. I mean, anything with cheese, it's got to be good. But hopefully the turkey's good too. We will see. We will see. We already made some mozzarella sticks. Oh, we already prepped them. They are in the freezer right now. Hopefully getting frozen by the time I'm done with everything else. So we can actually put them in the oven and make them. And then we made dessert, which was, what was it? Oh, chocolate chip cookie cheesecake. Yeah. So hopefully that's good. I had a little taste before it went in the fridge. I don't know if that was smart to do or not, but it tasted pretty good. So I'll go with that. All right, last 2 for the cheddar. Ooh, and the oven's ready. All right, last cheddar. All right, there's all the cheddars. Let's do the turkey. Oh, no, calling you out. Sausage wrapped in bacon for pigs and blanket. That's how we do it in Scotland. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. Why have I not heard about that? Oh, I should have done that. That sounds perfect. I need to come to Scotland. All right. Where's the end? There it is. Found it. No need to worry, everybody. We're all good. I know you're all worried about me. Especially y'all saying I'm making these pigs in a blanket wrong. Which now that I hear how you make it, yes, I'm definitely making it wrong. Man, I'd definitely eat a pigs in a blanket and a pig pretty much. Open this. Oh, I forgot. This one should be able to do. Oh, no, I don't think. I think they close this one all the way up. Yep. Just do it this way. Well, they smell pretty good. Turkey ones. Hopefully they are. I'm going to separate them on either side so we know what's what. Do it next time. They're so good, but yours look good too. Thanks, man. Or Silent Danville. Thank you, lady. I mean, I'm making all this food though. I'm hungry now. I'm ready to get my snack on. In Scotland, are y'all watching the Super Bowl today? If so, who are you going for? Or did y'all make some good snacks too today? Or what are y'all making? Oh, I ripped that one. I'll make a mini one out of that. Make a mini one out of this. Look at this guy. He's so small. No, it's bedtime. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all are over there. It's 5 o'clock here. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Definitely 5 here. Thank you for joining me before bedtime. Bedtime is one of my favorite times. All right, I got a question for the pigs in the blanket with the bacon. Do you still put it in this dough, or you just do the bacon? Because I think the bacon with the dough, with the little sausage, I think that could be fire. That could be great. I feel like I'm thinking of new recipes while I'm making this food. I'm gonna concentrate on this one. All right, a few more. We put these in the oven and go on to the next thing. Which the next thing will probably be quesadillas. But quesadillas with, I'm going to make them 2 different ways. With black beans and corn in it, and then one with, or black bean, refried black beans and corn. Then I'll make another one without the refried black beans, because I cannot have those, but I know my daughter used to like them, so we'll see what she says. I don't know if I'm gonna like these turkey pigs in the blanket. They feel a little bit more wet than the cheddar ones, but I'll try them. I ain't gonna say anything until I try them. I made a rule a long time ago: try anything once, and then you can decide after that. Okay, so no, just wrap a sausage in a piece of streaky bacon. Not sure if the fat would make the pastry too, oh, good point, too greasy. But you can try it. Hello, Marianne. Are you prepping for Super Bowl II? Because it's coming up. I think kickoff's in about like 30 minutes. And I still got more food to make. Really, it's just my family, so it's not too big of a rush. But still would like to get done so I can relax while the game's on and watch the commercials. Anybody else just watch the Super Bowl for the commercials? All right, last 2. And put these in the oven. All right, there we go. There. Spread these out a little bit. I know they're gonna rise a little bit. All right, wash my hands. Get all that meat juice off them. put these in the oven. So, cheddar side, turkey side. Now they say, what's this say? That says oven for 12 to 14 minutes. This says 11 to 13 minutes. So let's do 11 minutes. See how that goes. All right, let me put these up. Let me take a break. Well done. Thank you. I hope they do taste good. Hope you have a good night. I don't know what time you're going to bed. I don't know what time it is over there. It's 5 o'clock here. So we still got a few more hours before bedtime. And we definitely don't stay up the whole time to watch the whole game. Well, my kids don't. We try to get them to bed, especially since school's tomorrow. I'll come back on here later and let y'all know how the turkey ones are. All right, what do we got next? Oh, don't fall out, please. That'd be bad. Put these up. There's only a couple more things that we're cooking. Let's see, what else? Let me clean that. I don't want to get my computer all messy. All right, let's see, we did, I didn't go off of this one, so I can X out of that. All right, let's do the quesadillas next. All right, olive oil. Now, I've never perfected quesadillas, so we'll see how I do today. And I'm not doing this whole recipe. I know y'all can't see it, but it calls for red peppers and onions, and we can't do that in our family. So we're just doing what we can. So, where's the cheese at? Where my cheese at? Where my cheese at? And then, all right, cheese. All right, what else does it call for? Cheese, corn, black pepper, cilantro. Black pepper and cilantro. Tortillas. I got the beans, pepper jack cheese. I think I just picked up one kind of cheese. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I just picked up that kind. That'll be good. And then I'll be making some lime cilantro sour cream, but instead of sour cream, we're going to use Greek yogurt. Because I don't know, according to my wife, and probably a lot of other smarter people than me, it's healthier for you. So we're going to do that. Thanks for giving me a sub. I will enjoy the Super Bowl. Have a good night. All right, we're going to make, and again, quesadillas is not a hard thing to make, but I think it's a hard thing to make good. Well, sorry. So we're going to get, this is a large skillet. We got these new stainless steel skillets for Christmas that I'm still trying to figure out how to make things on, because I don't think I've done that great of a job. But we'll see. All right, calls for 3/4 of corn. This is 15 ounces. I need 3/4. That's half. Let me get this open. me, I'm just going to make the rest of this corn after this anyway. Can't just leave a corn in the not made. Who does that? All right. So, large skillet, heat oil. It says oil. I don't think I'm supposed to use oil in stainless steel. All right, let's go on. Red pepper and onion, which we're not doing. Add corn and red pepper flakes, which we'll do the corn, but not the red pepper flakes or the cumin, but we'll do the salt and pepper. I know we're making this a little too complicated, but that's what we're doing. Toss to incorporate and saute for 3 minutes. Transfer to a bowl and add cilantro. Preheat a long tube burner cast iron griddle or a large saute. Cast iron griddle. Can I use? How do these look? Like that. Let me see. Can I use? You know, I'm going to go a little crazy here and use a George Foreman instead of a griddle. Because why not? Clean up a little bit here. Because I can. All right, let's move this. Right. All right. So I'm going to be sauteing some fun stuff, and then I'm going to make it in the griddle over here. Cover with, okay. Place tortillas being set up on the griddle. Begin with use sprinkle mixture over on the top, then sprinkle evenly with cheese. Cover with another tortilla. Coat it with black beans and cook until cheese melts about 4 minutes. Flip quesadillas, toasting the other side. Since griddle, oh, I have a griddle. Yeah, I guess I need to use a griddle, I guess. Sorry guys, I forgot I actually had a griddle. So we can use that instead. Alright, but I'm losing my room here. I'm gonna break things here. Alright, I'm gonna move some stuff around. Put that there. Griddle. Griddle. Or they say in cars, Weedle. Alright. Now that I'm breaking everything, and I don't think this is what they're calling for the griddle, but this is what we're going to use. All right, so, ooh, my computer is getting close to dying. I need to charge it. Not using that today, might as well put it in there. Please don't go in the egg mixture or into the sink. There we go. All right, plugged in. We're all good. All right, we're gonna go over to the skillet because we're gonna put corn, salt, and pepper And that's it, because I'm not doing the rest of it. Let's go over here. Let me get you set up. Let's see if this is ready yet. Almost. Huh? Hold when the water, when it dances, it's ready, right? Anybody else use? Ooh, that is dancing like crazy. All right, so that's salt and pepper to taste with the corn. I guess I could have just got regular corn, huh? Yeah, I don't know if I should do it on here. But, oh well. I'm already there. What is that for? That's the pigs in blanket. They're already done. They are not done. Let's do 2 more minutes. All right, you can get this corn in here. Drain the corn first. All right. Never made corn like this before, so we'll see how it works. Pretty hot. So I want to put some butter in there first. All right, put some corn in there now. You know, I'll just make all the corn like it. Because I'm not going to waste corn. Come on now. Salt. And the pepper. We're over here. We'll go ahead and check on the pigs in the blanket real quick. Let's do 1 more minute. All right, that should be done or close to it. Put it all in here. Make sure that's good. All right. What do you think? That's pretty good, right? Ooh. All right, that's got to be done. Bring out the pigs in the blanket. Oh, look at those pigs in blankets. Those look good. All right, I think this corn is cooked. Let's hope so, right? I'm gonna put it in here. How do I do this the smart way? There's no smart way. If I don't lose any of these, that's awesome. Nice. Didn't think that was possible. I'll take it. It does say put the cilantro in there now, but my kids might eat some of this and they won't eat cilantro. So I'm gonna not, and I'll just put it in the quesadilla itself. So let me bring you back over here. All right, get some water. All right, now, make sure nothing's touching. All right, it says transfer to bowl, add cilantro, preheat a long 2-burner cast iron griddle. This is cast iron, I don't have, but this will work, right? Lay 2 tortillas on a work surface and spread evenly with refried black beans. Place tortillas on bead side up on the griddle. Begin with the one using the saute pan. Oh, okay. Sprinkle the onion and red pepper mixture over the top. Then sprinkle evenly with cheese. Cover with another tortilla. Black beans. All right, so we're going to do this 2 different ways. One of them is with black beans and one of them is without. Because I cannot have the black beans. They mess with my throat too much, which is weird, I know. I used to love black beans, but what you get. And I've never done this without putting butter on. So I hope it's good. Actually, I'll probably make it in a few different ways because I don't know if my daughter will eat it if there's corn inside, but we'll see. All right, let's just try. See what happens. The tortilla's ready. We're gonna do one with corn, one without. The corn is going to have the cilantro. So let me get that open. All right. Here goes nothing. Did not expect that. Get back on there, corn. Now cheese. got this. Good enough. All right. Next one I'm going to do with black beans. All right, now I can close that for a bit. Black beans, I need the can opener here. It's the refried black beans. That. Put these up in here. Alright, wish me luck. Is this hot? Is this good? Oh, that's not even cooked yet. Let's keep it there. Used Minnie Mouse earlier, now I'm using Mickey Mouse. Can't get in there. Ah! Almost got me. Oh. All right. Put some of this refried black bean mixture. Tell you one thing, refried black beans do not smell that good at all. Smell almost like dog food. But maybe they taste good. I don't know. I've never tried making quesadillas on a griddle, so see how it goes. It's an interesting looking spread, huh? I think I only have really one other thing to make after this. Until when my daughter comes home, she really wanted to make guacamole. So, but she also might be going over to watch the Super Bowl at a friend's. So if she does that, then we're not making the guacamole. But if she comes home, we can make that. So we'll see. All right, there's that. All right, let's check these. Those take a while to cook, huh? I guess it's a good thing. It's usually I've been burning it lately, so I guess that's good. The game is starting in a few minutes. Anybody else watching it? Eat it all for yourself. Yep. They were at a Girl Scout meeting earlier. I'm just waiting for them to get home. But yes, I will partake in all this food. All of it I can. All right, who else is watching the Super Bowl today? Starting in a few minutes. When did music become essential for the NFL? I don't know. I mean, I was a music education major in college. I love music, but I don't know when it became essential for the NFL. I don't know, man. Doofus 691. All right, cool. All right, who are we going for? Seattle or New England? Is it bad that I'm still going for Cowboys? I don't think they're going to win. All right, this one, hopefully, let's see. That one might be done. Well, now you got me thinking about music. I'm watching for the fun. My cooking or the Super Bowl, because that's what I'm doing too. I'm watching for the fun. I'm watching for the commercials and for the food. I'm not a big sports guy. Never got into it for some reason. But I like hanging out with people. That's what this gets you to do. All right, that one's good. That one's good enough. Good enough. All right, we're gonna make 2 more. Oh man, I gotta bean 2 other ones. I don't know if that's the right wording for it, but we're gonna go with that. All right, let's see. This needs corn and cilantro. Yeah, I'm watching the Super Bowl just for the fun. All right. Let's see, we're gonna put this on, and we put the corn. And again, this recipe does call for more than just corn, but we can't. Most of our family cannot eat the rest of it. So, but we love corn. So we just have this. But cilantro with this, I'm excited about that. I think it's gonna be great. Get that cheese up in there. I'm excited. All right, making 1 more and that's it of this. And then I got let me finish putting this on. Flip this. This one just doing cheese. Put up everything now. There's not much. right, that's really all I have time to make today. I'm gonna make the rest maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. I think there's one more dish I was gonna make. But I will wait till my wife gets home and the daughters get home and they can help me make it too. So that'd be fun. Thank you all for joining. Hope everybody watches the Super Bowl and has fun. And have a good rest of the night. I'm also out of battery on my phone, so it's probably a good thing I'm stopping here.